Hello everyone and welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. We've got a new kid on the block this week. We have, now I might pronounce this wrong, but we're going to go for it anyway. This is the RAER blended whiskey, but it's spelled R-A-E-R. This is from the Jackton Distillery in East Kilbride, I think it is. This is their Oloroso expression, and it has this very unusual bottle with this kind of like corkscrew indentation. This is a 40% alcohol blended whiskey, which has been finished in a selection of Oloroso sherry casks, and is unfiltered. That's all the website says. It doesn't state what kind of filter, but it says unfiltered, and it says it on the website, so we'll go with that. The Jackton Distillery themselves, they laid down their first casks of single malt whiskey. They did that in February 2020, so just before the world went insane, and they should be releasing that this time. Well, it's March now, isn't it? But like this time-ish next year, we should have a brand new whiskey. It's a family-run distillery. They grow all their own barley on their own estate, and yeah, they've got a gin, they've got a blend. This is £25 a bottle. 25 quid for a new sherry-finished blend. I couldn't find anything on the website of how to correctly pronounce this, but I've tagged all of the folks from Jackton Distillery in the Instagram post and stuff, so hopefully one of them can correct me. But I think it's just a twist on the word rare. Nice colour. Let's pull that out a shot so you can see it. Quite a nice dark colour. It said nothing about colouring, so one would assume it's got some sort of colouring added to it. But for 25 quid a bottle, let's not beat around the bush. Let's smell it. Okay. Get quite a nice balance of grain and malt. Couldn't find the percentages for grain versus malt in the blend. It smells a bit grain heavy, which isn't a problem. I quite like blends. But there is that kind of classic grain note to it. It's a little bit industrial. But behind that, there is this beautiful note of ginger beer, like spicy Jamaican ginger beer. There's a little bit of vanilla. There's a tiny bit of cinnamon too. You know when your brain kind of stops and you're like, what is that? What is that smell? While my brain thinks about what that smell is, a little chat about blends. Now, I have here one. Well, that's not going to be a very good argument, is it? Because I've only got one in front of me. I got no other blends up here. Alright, my argument might not hold water right now because that's the only blend that I think I have in. Got a blended grain and a couple of blended malts. Anyway, blended whiskey. Now I know not everyone thinks this. I'm leaning in now because this is serious. I know not everyone thinks that blends are bad, but I believe even if you are the most stalwart single malt only drinker, will only drink unchill filtered and will only drink anything that is 46% and above, you still, and this is a hill I will die on, you still have to be appreciative that those kind of whiskies exist because of blended whiskey. They still make up 90% plus of the world's whiskey market, and as a result allow distilleries to get creative, allow new and fun distilleries to create a blend, and then say, yeah, but just wait, try the blend, enjoy it, it's affordable, give us a couple of years and we'll give you a single malt and you can see what you think of that. So just a short message to all of you out there who are like, blends are the antichrist. They aren't. They're all quite nice. It's just, again, all about personal taste. So if I see another comment about how blends are crap, I don't know what I'll do. Nothing legally bad, because I like my life. But just stop. And even if you do think they're bad, take a point to appreciate how many cases of Johnny Walker and Chivas Regal and Ballantines and White and Mackay are produced every year. People love Hibiki. Hibiki's a blend. So why all the hate on blends that are Scottish? Dunno. Conversation for a different time. That smell. That smell is a almost a lily-like candle waxy sort of thing. There's also like a nice like apple skin, kind of fresh citrus skin in there. Anyway, still smells like ginger beer. Let's taste it. I will say that is for a 40% whiskey, that is texturally quite thick. The finish is just milk chocolate. Alright, so it's just a milky chocolatey finish. Wonderful, very indulgent. The initial arrival, soft, sweet, grain and sherry led, which isn't a common combination. There's bits of kind of creme brulee and caramel, vanilla, all these kind of wonderfully soft, easygoing styles. I think the website mentioned a touch of smoke. I don't really get a touch of smoke from it. It is very mellow. Finish is relatively short. The build up on the palate isn't this huge style. But still, there's that ginger beery thing. Bit fizzy, bit spicy. I'm a huge ginger fan. So the finish on this is just milk chocolate, ginger, creamy sherry, bit of booze. Nice. It's like drinking dessert. Yeah, the palate isn't huge. It just builds with a little bit of spice, and you get the malt. It becomes a bit creamier. But the smell is lovely. Waxy, fruit skins, ginger beer, just nice. Overall, I think I'm going to give it a 7. Like, it is a perfectly affordable, drinkable, enjoyable whiskey. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this, and it has quite a fun, quirky bottle. Still, I couldn't find a reason on the website as to why they have this quirky bottle, but nonetheless, it's a new blend. And a new blend typically means a new distillery, and that means something which we can all look forward to the growing world of whiskey and how enjoyable it really all is. But yeah, thank you much for watching. Thank you to the folks at Jackton, because, again, that's just different. Like, who'd have thought this? This isn't actually for sale on any whiskey specialist, it's only for sale via their website. So, go to their website, they've got gin and stuff, and I'm pretty sure you can sign up for newsletters about when the single malt comes out. I've done that because that's a very nice blend. I'm unsure where they've sourced their stock from. There are only so many grain distilleries, but in terms of the malt, we just don't know. But yeah, that's a 7 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back next week with something else quite fun. And yeah, we'll see you all then. Cheers.